audience of the future on YouTube as well as on Facebook. How you guys doing? I'm the Mohawk, your shotcaster for the Black Box Dojo Tournament Round 2. That's right, is the second round where we have 16 teams, and right now we have the very first team, Rock Nation, who's going up against a back-to-back. So this is, we basically got this all prepared. We're getting this all down to a T, making sure that you know, everything's all set up before we start the stream. So basically these teams are ready to go head-to-head. So once again, on the blue team we have Rock Nation going up against back-to-back. So they're the first match of the day. We have another 7 matches going on, which are going to be going.
YT. Welcome to my channel.
What's up? Welcome to the channel.
Welcome to my channel.
Welcome to the
Defiant YT said.
Wow.
Good day, sir.
Yo, what's up?
Said.
Dang it, I thought I was first.
Well, you're all first here, yo.
Stunning.
Alright, so right now we're going for the first ban. So yeah, right now we got the teams right here. Rock Nation going up back-to-back. So back-to-backs on the red team, while the blue team we have Rock Nation, who went with the first ban. So right now we're waiting for oh, so they got with Harith. So Harith is outside of the pool.
Team is banning.
Right now we got the blue team who's banning right now. We got RN Justin. He's making the second pick for the blue team. So what I'm gonna try to do is I do have full visual of your chat right here. I'm gonna say hello to everyone on the Black Box. So yeah, so this is game number 1, the very beginning. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Hey, hi everybody on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing. All right, so at the moment I'm probably gonna share this on my timeline, on my personal timeline. All right, it looks like we got Chow as well as Claude. All right, we got the Johnson as the first pick, a very good first pick. He's the current meta at the moment. I would know because, you know, because basically as of late, I've been playing a lot of Johnson. So he's one of the tanky heroes that I would choose for my own personal choice against most of the team, especially when ranking up or solo queuing. So we got Leomard as the first pick on back-to-back.
Your team is picking.
All right, so we got the 2 picks for Team Rock Nation on the blue side. So they're selecting heroes right now. All right, so it looks like he might be going for the Harley and Helos. All right, so we got Johnson, Helos, and Harley. So basically, Rock Nation had decided to do a 2-tank. I could only, obviously, they already have chosen 2 tanks, so it is a 2-tank formation. While this game time, I'm wondering how back-to-back is going to counter this. We got Mage King, who happens to be the captain of back-to-back, so he's the main man here, AP Mage King. It looks like they're going for a full DPS assassin type of build. Very light, very mobile on their feet, especially when you have Helos and Johnson. You really gotta watch out for Johnson and the basically the rapid touchdown. That's one thing, and they also have to look out for Helos' AoE. So back-to-back might actually have a pretty complicated match here, considering that they don't have a tank so far. I mean, this is just based on this current composition. Yeah, so basically I'm excited to see, okay, so Grok is banned right now. So a lot of the current metas are actually currently banned. Which is what you want to do, especially in a draft pick format. You definitely want to like get it out there, get all the, oh, Hellcurt. Oh my god, okay.
Your team is picking. If
they are choosing Hellcurt, then we're going to see a lot of backdoor strategies. Oh, they're going for Saber. Okay, so if I had to make a prediction, I'd probably say back-to-back is probably going to be playing a lot more jungle-based, off-lane-based strategies. If they pick the Minotaur, they might be more mid-lane focused. Just something to counter the Johnson and the Helos, because like the Rock Nation basically had an advantage here. So this is best of 3s. Oh, they're going for the Layla, the marksman. Yeah, this seems to be pretty balanced out. They got the Maya and the Ruby. They got the marksman, got the mage. So they might be going, so back to back, Kuchai might be going, ooh, Akai. I personally would have to say, like, when you're going up against Akai, it just sets you into a different mindset. He's one of those characters where he can force you into a position where you don't want to be in. Let's put it that way. And of course, special shout out to everybody here who Ahmad Sharid1, Ahmad, Nazruddin, Jyoti, Benny. What's up, Benny? I'm gonna reply then. Hi, how are you doing, my man? Okay, so right now we got Mia, Johnson, Harley, Ruby, Helos on the Rock Nation side with Alice, Leomard, Carrie, and Minotaur and Akai on the back-to-back side. So this is a pretty interesting matchup. We got a 2-tank matchup on Rock Nation going up against what looks like to be a DPS 1-tank composition, like one of your more basic compositions where you have the tank, you have the mage. Oh no! It looks like we have both teams are using a 2-tank setup. I'm sorry, we have Akai and Minotaur on the back-to-back side with Justin and Helos. So both are gonna go for a very tanky composition. But the thing is, I have a feeling that Rock Nation might have an advantage at the moment with their Johnson and the Helos being the current meta. But the Minotaur happens to be quite a formidable tank. So basically any team that has them, there's probably going to be definitely strong in the mid lane. So as we can see, most of the action is happening right here in the mid lane right now. If there's first blood within 35 seconds, barely any jungle creeps had formed. The first blood had already been taken by Team Rock Nation. They're forming a pretty good ball of team fighting right here. They're just going and jungling together, which is really great for the Harley, the Mia, and the Ruby. They can definitely get some of the buffs and the heals earlier on, especially with the Justin and the Helos taking a lot of the hits. But we see back-to-back playing a standard 2-1-2 formation, which is pretty much making them at a disadvantage at the moment, considering how Rock Nation is currently playing. The Helos is going up on the, at the top and holding it right here with the Akai and the Leomard at the moment. We got the Mage Kick coming in straight to the top, providing some support, giving them the much needed boost at the moment. So as we can see, in terms of economy, both teams are roughly similar, but with the blue team is currently in the lead with the 2 kills so far. So at the moment, two kills is for the blue team, Rock Nation, while back-to-back is kind of lagging behind at the moment. It's still less than 2 minutes on the clock. Like I said, first kill was done barely 35 seconds into the match. Barely the first jungle creeps had spawned, or jungle minions had spawned. Because usually most of the minions spawn around like the 35 second mark. So the first kill was done even before any jungling could have been done.
Channel.
Yo, welcome to the channel, welcome to the live stream. Special shout out to Sashi Kumar, Raju, FT, Lucid. Which team is battling now? At the moment is Rock Nation versus back-to-back. Let me write that out. It's Rock Nation versus back-to-back. There we go. So basically, I can see a lot of your chats in the Facebook Live as well. So right now, looking at One For All, who's playing Helos right here at the top. The Mage King going after the Mai here. Might be good. Oh, it's the captain versus captain. Renkel is the captain of basically of Rock Nation. Oh, both captains are going down. All right, so we got both captains on both teams going down. Ed Lim, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream on the Facebook side. CMG Kuchai's trying to run away with this Minotaur. He's barely making it. He's managed to get behind this turret right here with RNNC and J77 lagging right here behind. They've decided to split up and go into the jungling formation, going straight in and getting that economy. So far as we can see, the blue team is still ahead, but the red team is catching up so far, peaking, putting a strong mid strategy at the moment. As we can see, you know, the Minotaur coming in here with the Akai. We also have the Harley, the only one defending J77, trying to hold it together right here in the middle, but he might be in trouble considering the amount of things happening in the composition of the game right now. Seems to be geared towards the bottom lane, taking most of the hits. Renkel, the captain for the blue team, is trying to hold it by himself, with Justin coming in straight from the top, taking a whole bunch of hits right now. Mage King is going behind the turret. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. He's taking quite a huge risk with Legolas going into the jungle right now. Kuchai coming in with the Minotaur, hitting Justin, taking the tower dive to the next level. Justin's holding it up right here at the bottom. It's a 1v3. I'm not entirely sure. He's holding it with a Johnson. He's coming in. The Johnson's electro airbags coming up, protecting him. He's now at 20% left, less than 10% left, making it behind the second bottom tower. And he's probably going to run back in with the Renkel coming, the captain coming in with the Mia, holding it in with the red team going straight for the jungle, getting up the economies at the moment. J77 coming in, trying to save, getting that last hit. He managed to kill Stillion. It's going straight into the blue team tide. So right now we're going to switch into a more wider view of the game so everybody can see here right now. So Renkel, the team captain for the blue team, is putting a good position right here in the jungle, while at the same time in the middle we seem to have some confrontation here between the J77 and Justin going up against and Kuchai. Minotaur and Akai, it seems one tank and a mage going up against two tanks. Oh no, it's a 3v1 at the moment with Johnson holding right here in the center, while at the top the Helios is putting some pressure over X to Hixios. He's trying to hold the top right. The Leomar got his ultimate. He's going for that ride, hitting back, pushing them back into the track, keeping the balance. Oh, it seems to be a full-on team fight with Justin coming in. One for all might not make it. He's gone down so far. Tamago has gone. It's been a push. The red team is pushing it right here at the top. Justin's trying to run away. He might not make it. Oh, the Justin has gone down. Oh, back-to-back has managed to push it right here at the top, taking down possibly this turret, who's down at 20% if they manage to focus in, but they're going after the Harley. J77 is trying to run away. He might not be able to make it. He's coming in into the bush. Oh, no way of saving himself. He's down with a full team. Still in full power, back-to-back, still pushing it, one for all, still trying to find a good position behind this turret. He's trying to find a way to push back this full onslaught right here. Has gone into the jungle, getting up their economy at the moment. The red team is right now confirmed in the head in terms of economy, and they're going to be getting most of those items that they need. They're putting up a pretty good team fight, but Huxius looked like he's in trouble. He's still there with 20% life. Justin's coming in with the Johnson, slowed down, wrong with RNNC3. Oh, they're getting hit right now. It's going to be a team fight. Mega kill on the side of the red team. Well, Huxius has managed to stay in game with his Leomard with less than 20%. Justin is trying to hold it together right behind this turret, really hugging this turret with a Johnson. The electro airbags is coming up, protecting him so far, but he's running away and slowed down. But and he's not gonna make it. The Johnson is down with a mega kill for the red team. One for all coming in with his AOE, but Kuchai coming with the Minotaur, going straight into the jungle with the Mage King coming in with the rest of the team. It's a full team, all full forces right here at the top. Both the blue team and the red team are pushing it, concentrated right at the top lane with one for all, and J77 trying to clear off the minions. The red team is shifting in position with RNNC3 trying to push it by himself right here in the middle. The full force of the team, they're trying to position back-to-backs, going straight into the jungle, trying to find a good way to push it in. The Johnson, the Akai, at the moment is positioning himself. The Johnson has managed to position himself right at the top, holding it at the top, clearing the lanes, but the Helios is doing most of the heavy lifting in terms of for the Rock Nation team, going up against back-to-back, who's right now jungling on the enemy territory side and coming straight in. The Akai tower diving straight into the second tower area of the mid lane. The Johnson holding it together. It's a 2v5 at the moment. The Johnson's probably not going to make it. He's trying his best, trying to flicker out. RNNC3 managed to jump through that wall right there. Johnson holding it right in the right here in the middle, while team back-to-backs holding it right in the middle.
Channel. Slow Pool.
Pushing
Welcome
back
to my
against the third tower, third turret right here.
Welcome to my channel.
Well, welcome to the live stream, everybody. Welcome to the Black Box Dojo tournament. We're watching Team Rock Nation as the blue team going up against the red team, team back-to-back. So at the moment, back-to-back seems to be in the lead now, right now with 11 kills so far and are ahead in terms of economy and in terms of overall experience. At this point in time, 8 minutes into the game, back-to-back seems to be in the lead with the most towers taken down. And while Team Rock Nation is trying to hold their own right here, trying to hold it together, but they're not making it. The Helos has gone down, One For All has gone down, their Johnson's gone down, while Team Back-to-Back has managed to maintain a full 5 team and has not taken a single death within the last 2 minutes, except for Mage King, who managed the team captain for Team Back-to-Back. So right now they're pushing this bottom tower. They have full view. J77 has no way of pushing the team back. He's going to try to clear it here to make sure none of the minions are getting any easy shots towards the main center, but the Team Back-to-Back is pushing it very hard right here in the middle. They managed to take down. has went for the full towel dive, going straight in, trying to disrupt the Rock Nation's formation. The Johnson's trying to hold it together. It's the 3v4 at the moment. They're not going to make it. I don't think they're going to make it at the moment. It's probably going to be a back-to-back game, and it's a GG. Back-to-back has managed to clinch the first win of the day. This is a best of 3. So this is a victory for Team Back-to-Back. So it's 1 for Team Back-to-Back and 0 to Rock Nation. All right, what quite an exciting match. We saw quite an interesting matchup between both of these teams. As I've said, I actually generally thought Rock Nation was going to be in the lead in that one, considering that they started off with the Johnson and the Helos, which happens to be part of the current meta at the moment. You know, the Johnson and Helo, especially Johnson, is a very powerful character to play, but we can see that Team Back-to-Back really playing the late game, or actually not even the late game, the mid game. Because it was barely, we can see that Rock Nation got the early game with taking the first kill within the first 35 seconds of the game, and we can see that Back-to-Back was struggling within the first 5 minutes. I'll say about the first 5 minutes, but within the second half of that 10 minutes, we can see the game completely shift towards Back-to-Back, and they're definitely the ones to take home the victory on that one, playing a very interesting game, keeping a very fluid movement throughout the whole second half of the game, really putting the pressure, really focusing on the team kills as well as the towers, and managed to push Team Rock Nation back into a corner right there. All right, so right now I'm trying to add Mage King. Hold on, let's see, Mage King. So right now I got Renkel, who happens to be the team leader for Rock Nation. So we got Justin. So yeah, so Rock Nation is right now switching over to the blue team side. Okay, we got One For All, who happens to be part of the, I do believe the Rock Nation. Oh no, they're not Rock Nation. He's not Rock Nation, sorry, he's Back-to-Back. Oh no, he is Rock Nation. He just doesn't have the RN tech. Alright, so we got Justin, RNKL, RNNC3, J77, and One For All, who's for the Rock Nation side. I'm also trying to add the team captain. I don't believe he's followed me. Yeah, because I definitely followed him, and for you to add someone, you have to be followed on both sides. So this is one of those slight technical difficulties. Let me just let them know. Let me get my keyboard here. I'm gonna type here, test back. Yeah, because basically one of the things I've discovered is that, like, even if you added someone, what happens is that if they don't follow you back, they're unable to add them into rooms. So right now I'm trying to add the Magpie. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Magpie. Mage King. Alright, so we got the second team coming in. Team back-to-back. The winners of the first game. I'm going to take my sip of coffee right now. Double espresso. Enough for me to get the juices running. So yeah, so this is going to be a very interesting match. We see that Rock Nation did play a very strong early game, so we can see a lot of early game tactics with Rock Nation. Whether it's successful or not is yet to be seen. So Rock Nation this time is going to be on the red team, while team back-to-back is going to be on the blue team. So basically, to everybody at home who's watching right now, the blue team is the one on the bottom left corner, while the red team is one on the top right. So we can see the both teams match this way, and that's how it's gonna work. Me explaining the basics of Mobile Legends. All right, so here we go. So we're going for team 2. If back-to-back wins this one, they win the full match and move on to the next round. But if Rock Nation wins this, is going to be moving on to the third game of the best of 3. So we got our first ban at the moment. Special hello to everybody once again on the Black Box. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here.
Your team is banning.
Alright, so we got our bans coming in. Rock Nation has gone with their first ban so far. Legolas is now choosing. Alright, so I'm going to switch this over to the game view so you can have a full-on view of exactly what's going on. Oh, it looks like Claude has gotten banned. RNNC3 going for the ban right now. So basically, the loser of this match, we're definitely going to be interviewing them after this just to figure out exactly what's going through their mind. So at the moment, if Rock Nation were to fall out of this round, we're going to have a closer look, maybe discuss with them exactly where did they go wrong, how did they feel going up against back-to-back. But if back-to-back did lose, one of the questions I'm going to ask them after this game is like, what happened? Because they were doing so well in the first game. It would be kind of sad to see them falter in the second game and not bag that win. Alright, so right now we're going to Rock Nation, Renkel and J77. Renkel once again he's choosing the Johnson, so the Rock Nation is going for the same format that they're going for a Harley this time. Okay, alright, fantastic. So we got a Johnson and a Harley, we got a mage and a tank.
Your team is
the essentials to a pretty good composition. Yo, thank you so much on Facebook for the alert. Thank you. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the love. Alright, so we got Mage King, the captain for team back-to-back, who's going with the Gusion.
Your team is picking.
So we got a pretty interesting composition on the back-to-back side. We got the Chow, we have a Gusion. Mostly a lot of fighters, a lot of assassins, a lot of marksman type heroes. It'll be quite interesting to see. I think what they're trying to do is that they're reacting to the Johnson selection, because Johnson is very slow. He can stun for a very long period of time, especially with his rapid takedown. So you definitely want to take him down as fast as possible, especially in the early game. Because that Johnson is very tanky throughout. He's a very good tank in that regard. His damage output is very negligible, but in terms of his overall tankiness, that's where he makes his money. So you definitely want to deal as much damage as you can to Johnson in the beginning and take him out. You'll have a much easier time, because a lot of times when you have a Johnson in the team, a lot of the other teammates, they tend to choose more squishier heroes. It's just, I guess you can say a group mentality. Like the tanky bit has already been covered, and then everybody else just follows through with the assassins and marksmen. But the downfall to that, if you choose mostly marksmen and assassins, the late game, you'll definitely be hammered through, and it will be all on the carry and Johnson. So at the moment, we're looking for the last two picks of team back-to-back, seeing how they react. So the Grok was banned on the side of Rock Nation, as well as the Ruby. So we have Mage King, the team captain for back-to-back. He's going to be... Oh, we have CG. Kuchai going for Kaja. And Aurora. Alright, we're going for a very fighter tank. Okay, this is going to be interesting. It seems that back-to-back is going for a very mobile composition, while Team Rock Nation is going for a very marksman-oriented, jungle-oriented with that Retribution. There's only one reason. Well, there's a couple of reasons why you want Retribution, but Retribution is one of those abilities where you can only use for a specific purpose. So we can see a lot of jungling happening with Rock Nation. They're going to definitely go for that economy, while Legolas on the side of back-to-back is probably the only one doing a jungling, while everybody else is probably going for team kills, as we can see with the flicker. Johnson, Red NC3, one for all, we can definitely see them going for the team kills. This is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be pretty interesting. I predict that back-to-back is definitely going to be coming in with a lot of early team fights. Let's see if they're going to go through with that. This is just based on my predictions, based on their current team composition. So on the side of team back-to-back, we have Aurora, Leomard, Gusian, Kaja, Chao. While on the side of team Rock Nation, we have Yusun Shin, Johnson, Harley, Fanny, and Angela. Johnson being the current meta, he's got the Fire Chief skin, so he's got 100% plus 100 HP to the Johnson, so he's even more tankier version of Johnson in this one. Alright, so we're here on Mobile Legends watching the team back-to-back, blue team right here at the bottom. So we have Johnson played by Justin taking the top right here. So they're going for 3-2-0. Well, okay, that's a pretty interesting matchup. So we see the Legolas coming in right here, focusing mostly on the mid. Yeah, it definitely looks like the team back-to-back is going for the early team fight, especially in the middle here. Oh, it looks like the Johnson's gotten some action on the top. What's happening? The Aurora is just dodging around with Ren KL all for one, just focusing. It's a 3v2 at the top with barely 40 seconds in the game. So this is definitely much different. There wasn't a first blood caught within the first 35 seconds. It's 50 seconds matched into the match, sorry, but we definitely see a heavy composition happening right here in the top lane. A lot of early jungling happening here. So both teams are going for that early team fight, as I mentioned. Just basically, oh, it looks like Justin is taking quite a bit of hits here early in the game. As I said, back-to-back is definitely trying to counter the Johnson build. We can definitely see that, especially with a lot of the damage done to Johnson within the first 1 minute into the game. Team back-to-back is definitely trying to take him out in the early game because they know that everybody else is currently squishy at the moment. The Johnson's probably the only one who's pretty tanky. He's recalled himself back to base, trying to get that full health. But we can definitely see back-to-back going after the Johnson right here. And one for all taking 50% of damage with Renkel. They're taking the team back-to-back is focusing themselves in the enemy jungles right here, trying to take the position, trying to get pot shots at the first turret of Team Rock Nation. Team Rock Nation trying to hug it out right here at the top. As you can see the map right here, on the bottom, the Fatty's taking care of the Leomard. Without any trouble, the Leomard trying to hug the bottom tower, but most of the action's happening right at the top here, with Renkel taking only left 20% health, with one for all coming in with almost 50% health at the moment. The Johnson's holding himself with the electro airbags, is the only thing holding himself together at the moment. Team back-to-back is doing a very good job harassing Team Rock Nation. The Johnson's probably going to be taking a lot of damage. The Kaja's doing a whole bunch of tower dives at the moment. So I predict that the Johnson may be falling down within the next 5 minutes. If he does fall, then it's big trouble for Team Rock Nation. They're going to have a hard time going up against Team Back-to-Back, who's got a pretty good solid damage dealing composition at the moment. A lot of things happening at the bottom. The fighter Chao. Oh, first blood happening for Team Back-to-Back. They've managed to take it right here in the bottom area. Coming in, taking RNNC3, who's fallen down. J77 is trying to run away here right at the bottom. He's down, taken down by So right now they've managed to get themselves right here in the between the first and second tower right here at the bottom. Aurora hiding it right here in the middle. The Johnson holding the top right here with the Kaja just circling in, clearing the top tower area, clearing that lane right here, right at the top. But the middle seems to be having quite a bit of an altercation between one for all and Mage King as well as the rest of Team Rock back to back. Rock Nation really holding up right here in the middle with two heroes, with the Kaja coming and just clearing off the lane. The Johnson just circling around with his rapid touchdown. He almost hit. It was almost a direct hit to Kaja, but he's managed to pop it right in time to have the area affect Kaja, slowing down, giving the 1 kill over to Rock Nation. But Team Back to Back is still in the lead right now with 2 kills. So Justin coming in, throwing that deadly pincer into the team. So it seems to be an altercation happening right here at the bottom right now. Seems to be a team fight. Both teams are going right at it. The Johnson is trying to run away. His airbags has come up, but he's not going to be able to hold it for too long by himself. The Mage King has managed to take quite a bit of damage, so he's going to have to be very safe at the moment. Legolas moving away. Oh, 1 kill. Our NC3 has died at the moment. So we can see quite a whole bit of action happening right here. Rapid touchdown. Justin is going in. Oh, he's managed to hit the Kaja right here. Oh, but he's taken a whole bunch of hits himself, and he's gone down. Legolas managed to take him down with Kuchai coming in right now and holding it. And so it seems Kuchai is coming down with 30% health. Really taking the whole team right now. The blue team is ahead with 6 kills. Mage King, less than 50 health. Hoxios, less than 50 health, but ahead with 6 kills at the moment. As we can see in terms of economy, the blue team is currently head back to back. Might actually be the winners. Like I've said, if they win this one, they might be bagging the full win. And we're going to be interviewing Rock Nation to figure out exactly what's happening. But it's only 5 minutes into the match, and we can see that Team Back to Back is holding it together. Really holding it strong. They're really taking down the top tower right here with some action happening with the Chow just holding, distracting Rock Nation right here in the middle right here. One for all, really taking a whole bunch of hits. He might not be able to make it. J77 trying to run away. Renkel trying to run away as well. Huxio and Kuchai holding the midsection along with Legolas. Oh, the Johnson's coming in from the back, but he's totally missed it. A missed opportunity. He could have saved this team right now. He's the only one that could have turned the tide at that one, but he's missed it with his rapid touchdown. He almost hit them by a hair. And basically, he almost hit them, but missed them and hit the wall. This provides an advantage to Team Back to Back, who's providing a strong offensive at the moment and is in the lead in terms of economy, in terms of experience as well. They really are the stronger team at this point of time, and they're providing a strong position on the bottom. Our NC3 is, with his Fanny, really very squishy at the moment. He's probably going to have a hard time to hold the team right now. He's hiding in the bush, trying to figure out, trying to seize the opportunity. Oh, there we go. The Johnson's coming in, stunning the Aurora. The Mage King back down. Oh, our NC3 has fallen down. Justin is probably going down at the moment. He looks like he's gone down, killed by the Chow. Hoxios holding it together with less than 30% health. J77 trying to run away. He's managed to make it back to base, so he's safe at the moment, but it looks like Team Back to Back has only managed to take 2 casualties while maintaining a strong position in the bottom lane at the moment, taking down 2 towers and taking down a second turret right here at the bottom lane, really solidifying the map controllers so far. Team Back to Back is really rocking it in terms of map control, going down to the mid and holding it together, while Team Rock Nation is still trying to hold it, still trying to maintain that position with the Johnson. The Johnson's coming in, putting the pressure down at the mid, trying to clear it, not seeing that the blue team is going after that turtle, which is going to provide them double XP and double gold if they get it. So far, it's going to provide them even more an advantage over Team Rock Nation. Team Rock Nation is trying to jungle it on their side, but it's definitely not going to be enough to hold Team Back to Back. So Team Back to Back is providing the pressure again, but this time towards the upper jungles, trying to go for that turret, who happens to be at the full health. Our NC3 is now at the top, trying to protect one for all with the Justin coming in with the Johnson with his rapid touchdown. He's managed to get a couple of stuns, but not enough. All for one taking a whole bunch of damage and gone down with the Ruby. The Fatty's coming in, but it doesn't look like it was a successful dive. The Harley's taking him down. Team Back to Back coming in for the kill. Almost a near wiped out. 2 down on Team Rock Nation. Also another 2 down on Team Back to Back. They're pretty much evened out, but the map control is on the favor of the blue team. Team Back to Back is in the lead at the moment and might be the ones to win. Rock Nation might be the ones to yield, but it could be an epic comeback. this epic comeback could be in favor of Rock Nation if they push Team Back to Back right now at this point before the 10-minute mark, because if Team Back to Back has managed to solidify the position at the 10-minute mark, it is over for Team Rock Nation. So at the moment, it seems to be an altercation in the middle. Magpie has gone down. Legolas is unstoppable at the moment. It seems a triple kill for Husio. So Team Back to Back is pushing it with 4 members right here in the midsection. Justin is the only one holding it. He's the only one left in the team. He's by himself, the only one. It's going to be pretty difficult for Team Rock Nation, especially with Team Back to Back taking the top tower right now. The Justin Johnson, he's coming in trying to provide. He's basically running away. He can't do much. He doesn't have the damage to push the team back. J77 is providing another feed to Team Back to Back. It is practically over at this point. Like I said, it's almost 10 minutes into the game, and Team Back to Back has shown that they're at the upper hand in this game. Justin is trying his best to maintain, trying to be that wall in between Back to Back and the main nexus, the main tower at the moment. So Justin is taking a whole lot of hits. He's definitely not going to make it unless he makes it into the base, but that's going to be a disadvantage to Team Rock Nation, who's not going to have any tank to push back Team Back to Back. As we can see right now, the only one that's able to push it is Justin, and he's not able to at the moment. He's gone down. It's basically a squish fest for Team Rock Nation. All for one, RNNC does not have the tankiness to push back the damage that is being dealt by Team Back to Back at the moment, and it's basically GG for Team Back to Back. They managed to take the first game and the second game. So this is Team Back to Back's game. Unfortunately, Rock Nation will not be moving on to the next round. They are eliminated at this point of time. A very intense game between Back to Back and Rock Nation. So like I said, Team Back to Back, they were really trying to counter that Johnson, especially.
Welcome to my channel.
Yo, welcome to the live stream. I'm the Mohawk shotcasting for the Black Box Dojo Tournament Round 2. So we just saw the first match between Back to Back and Rock Nation. Back to Back were the winners of this one. They played a very good late game, giving Rock Nation the early game. They weren't really focused on that one, and they were very smart in terms of really going after the Johnson. Team Rock Nation was really going for a very meta-centric build, really having the Johnson, and then mainly just having the Johnson. The Johnson, like I said, is the current meta at the moment. He's the one of the best tank characters, especially for team fights. I can see what Team Rock Nation was trying to go for, but it wasn't really working in their favor. But Team Back to Back, perfectly well played. So at this point in time, we're going to be waiting for Team Rock Nation to come in for the interview, and of course for the other teams to finish their match. We're going to probably be spectating Team Back to Back. Yeah, that's right. So we're going to be spectating Team Back to Back, who's moving on to the next game. So right now I'm going to be waiting for the marshals. The marshals are going to let me know. So the games are still being, yeah, they're still being fought at the moment. So basically we have basically 8 games going on at the moment. So that was our view of the very first game. So we're waiting for, so Team Back to Back is right now.
Interview?
Oh yeah, we can definitely call Rock Nation. Let's call Rock Nation.
Rock Nation?
All right, let's call Rock Nation. Let's see how they feel after that loss. All right. So yeah, I definitely have quite a few questions for Rock Nation. So at the moment, as you can see, this is our brand new interview area. So the whole idea is that we want to interview the losing team, because if we, I actually answered this.
Welcome to my channel.
Yo, welcome to the live stream. How you doing on the YouTube and Twitch side? So yeah, as I was saying, the reason why I want to interview a lot of the losing team is because if I keep interviewing the winning team, and like say for example we shift on to the next match and the same team wins, I'm going to be interviewing the same team. So I want to interview the losing team, figure out exactly what went through their head, their opinion about Back to Back. You know, to see exactly could they be the ones to move on to the next round. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to ask somebody to ask Mage King to add me back. I was wondering, can one of the marshals ask Mage King from Team Back to Back to add me in Mobile Legends? Yeah, back to back. Because I sent him a couple of friend requests. I don't think he's accepted it yet, or his friends might be full. All right, so let's get the Team Rock Nation. Yeah, he's here. Oh, okay. Yeah, just come on, sit in the red chair area. All right, so basically just grab one of the mics, or one of the condenser mics that's on the stands, so you guys can choose who's gonna take which mic. Yeah, because I want to talk to you guys about the game. You know, we want to get a different perspective here. So instead of interviewing the winner, I definitely want to interview the losing team. So at least we can get an idea of what to expect from Team Back to Back. All right, so basically, we have Team Rock Nation right now. They're taking their positions. They're being seated.
Sitting over there.
Oh well, no, I'm gonna sit right here. So basically, I'm gonna be talking to them from this point. So we got Alvin right here, who's adjusting the camera, making sure that we get a. Oh no, I'll just be talking to them from here, and then they can answer the questions. So yeah, feel free, guys. You can take the microphone on the table, either one of you. So the person who's talking gonna be taking the main mic, and the secondary ones are on the side. So Team Rock Nation, which one of you is Renkel?
Yeah, me.
Oh, you're Renkel. Fantastic, man, dude. So you're the captain of the team. I just wanted to ask something. Like, I was noticing a lot of your composition. You were choosing Johnson a lot. Were you trying to go for the current meta build? Was that your intention?
Yeah, exactly. We felt that Johnson is a good fit to our team strategy.
Oh yeah, no, continue. I'm just adjusting the levels as you speak. Yeah, because I noticed that you went for the Johnson thing, but like Team Back to Back, they went for a very weird build. Like the moment you chose the Johnson,
correct,
they automatically built their team to go up against the Johnson.
Correct. They got a few, like, what do you call, guinea pig to tank the Johnson's car.
I noticed that.
Yeah,
I noticed that. Yeah, the rapid touchdown. It was actually quite funny because I remember, I think it was 8 minutes into the game, I saw that you came in with a rapid touchdown, right?
Yeah.
And I was actually quite disappointed that you missed, because you came in from the top and you came in straight into the middle, and it was just a hairline between you and Team Back to Back, and you totally missed. Because I felt that if you had hit them with rapid at that point in time, you would have been able to change the game.
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, yeah. But did you feel it though? Did you feel that shift?
Yeah, so what do you think?
I mean, at any point of the game where you're like, we're gonna win this, because you guys were in the lead in the beginning. The early game was all yours. But
exactly.
Like,
for both of the round, the early game we kind of lead it, but towards the middle they kind of take over the whole thing because of their aggressive play style, which is we very admire their style. They came in to our jungle, totally wiped everything.
I've noticed that, especially during the first game. Like, but how did you guys react as well? Like the first game, I remember, like you guys went into a 2-1-2 formation, very basic, very standard. But they came in all in the mid lane, especially in your jungles. Like, how did you guys react to that?
We try to defend our jungle, but they have a lot of those aggressive heroes with a lot of damage output. So we
I noticed that, a lot of DPS.
Yeah, a lot of DPS. So we unable to really defend our jungle. So end up we lose a lot of the creeps to them, and the economy just go to them after that.
But what was the plans for? I think in the second game or the first game, I think someone chose Yusunshin and Leila, marksman. I mean, what was the plan on that one?
The plan is after we fought them in the first round, we realized they like to came very aggressive towards our side, so we decided to go to split push. So we tried that. We get a couple of
Oh, that's what it was. You guys would try to go for a split push. Hence why a portion was on the top lane and another portion was on the bottom lane, right? It was
so we used Johnson actually to absorb all the damage and kind of like buy time for us to push the lane. So in the early we were quite successful, but after that not really, because of the items and They are really well geared. I mean, the equipments are better than us, so Johnson unable to tank so much already.
That's true. I mean, like I said, they were definitely facing after the Johnson. You were basically doing this whole running game, because I can tell.
Sure.
Basically, this is what I had to do while I was controlling the screen. All I had to do was follow the Johnson, and that's where the fighting happened.
Correct.
You know, the moment you died, I'm like, okay, where they're fighting, I don't know. But the moment you came back in, I was like, okay, Johnson, follow the Johnson, confirm, we see a fight.
The Yi Sun Shin and the Fanny are just pushing and sometimes just help in the team fight if we are nearby. Yeah,
I thought it was kind of weird that they chose Kaja though. I mean, it was like more like a fighter tank and stuff, and they were going up against a Johnson.
They don't have a pure tank.
They don't have a pure tank at all. It was a very light fighter build.
Yeah.
I was actually quite surprised that they pulled it off. Because when I saw the beginning, I thought you guys had the more solid formation. You guys played a more solid game.
For both of the round, our draft looks pretty more solid than them.
Yeah.
But I think
they just went all in.
Correct.
Like they went all in the second game, they went all in the top tower. First game, they went all in the mid tower.
They took a lot of risks by diving in the tower.
Yeah.
But we somehow like react slower than them, so they managed to wipe us in the tower, inside our own tower. So that's
I mean, that's understandable. I mean, because I can definitely say that the early game was definitely not you guys. You guys were definitely going for the late game, because you had the Johnson to take the early game damage, and you had the marksman and the assassin for the late game. Perfect strategy, no complaints. But back to back, that's why I wanted to talk to you guys. What was that? Like even on my side, I was watching them. Like you guys can't see, you had the fog of war, but nobody was in the other lanes, man.
No. I think
all 5 was one lane.
Yeah, they stick together, or either way they are very near, close by to each other. Whenever there's a fight started, all of them will come immediately.
Oh man.
Most of the time.
I mean, okay, so this is the second of the 4 tournaments that we have. If you guys come again for the 3rd or the 4th.
We can?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, basically the champions and the second place, they get an invite to the DOJO Masters League, which is the main tournament. So they don't get to compete in the qualifiers again, but you guys can qualify again in January. I'm gonna have to check the date. But this is an important question. So now that you faced a team like Back to Back, who's just so crazy, even for me, I'm just like, I don't know how they did it, but they did it. How would you change your strategy?
We need to learn more of the band heroes. Those Lunox, Harif, and play more with the draft so that we open up the band heroes and kind of take over from there.
Yeah, I mean, okay, now I'm kind of curious. Like, do you guys look like a proper team? Like, I saw you guys eating breakfast just now. I saw you guys in their jersey, and I was like, these guys are a proper team, the Rock Nation guys. So okay, I tell you what, I tell the people watching us. So right now we have about 60 people watching us.
Oh, cool.
On Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube right now. So tell us more about Rock Nation.
So we actually started our team last year. From a competition organized in Gurney Plaza in Penang. I think it was sponsored by Honor, the brand, the phone.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so from there we actually we play this game just for fun. But because of that tournament, then we start to get together and start to compete. And in the first competition, we get second place in this. Yeah, second.
So basically, you guys took it more seriously. Just like, you know, this is.
After that, we feel like, not bad, right? This game, because I'm from Dota.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because a lot of our Black Box organizers are former Dota and Dota 2 players, actually, believe it or not.
I used to play very competitive in Dota. That got really stressed out and tired.
That could explain your playing style, because I've noticed that your playing style is very Dota based, especially when you're playing the mid lane. You know, like I can see that. Because you don't have things like creep balance in Mobile Legends. But I can see that where you're positioning yourself for creep balance. That's why I was watching you play. I was like, there's a possibility this guy might be a Dota 2 player, or you know.
Habit from
I mean, some old habits are there. It's not a bad thing, but it's just like little tells. You're like, okay.
So I mean, after that, we actually start to form a team called Rock Nation. Then from there, we actually have about more than 15 people, I think. Is it? Around 10.
Oh wow! Oh wow, that's amazing.
So we actually joined a few competitions previously, and these back to back. We actually met them a few times before.
Oh, but did they play like this though? Or is this like?
Yeah. They are always like this.
Oh wow, that's a pretty crazy fluid movement there.
And we are very well aware of their playstyle, but still until today, very hard to counter it.
Wow.
Really hard. I think we should play more aggressive than that.
I don't know. See, here's the thing. I mean, I can't say anything bad about your playstyle because you're doing everything right. In a way.
The problem is we are more to follow the book, by the book. I mean.
Yeah, exactly. You guys have followed the book.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's the standard problem with the one tank composition. The tank goes out, the 4 members gone.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be a Helos or Minotaur and stuff like that. But yeah, but aside from that, I can't complain. I think in the first game you guys went for. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. You guys went for a 2 tank composition in the beginning, right?
Yes.
You went for Johnson and Helos. I thought that was pretty funny. What were you planning to do with the Helos and stuff like that? Because he was pretty OP at one point, but now he's pretty nerfed with his second.
It's not so tanky as previously, I feel. Right?
Yeah. They've gone down in his tankiness, and I think they've decreased the damage done by his second ability, the area of.
The intention to take the Halos is actually we want more disabled in our team.
Right.
Lockdown hero.
Yeah.
To kill off those high DPS like Alice or who else are carry.
Yeah.
Those guys.
So you were more targeting those. Oh right, because they were choosing first and they were reacting to the Johnsons. So you were trying to counter their reaction. Okay.
Correct. That's
I kind of
plan, but yeah.
All right. But you guys come up with these plans before like the tournament, or is it like on the fly? Like, hey guys.
On the fly.
Oh, it's always on the fly.
We are not expecting to meet them. Yeah.
Fair enough. I wasn't expecting the first game to be quite fluid as this, you know. So it's pretty interesting as well. I mean, like, you know, so
you draw the lots, right?
Yeah, I draw the lots. It's all random.
Time, right?
Yeah, you guys were the first team that we chose. It was Rock Nation, then it was back to back, and then after that is Chin Chang Jr. and In Jokers, and of course the rest of the team that's playing and stuff like that. Yeah. But dude, seriously, guys, I hope to see you guys again for the future tournaments. And if you guys are competing in any tournament, do you guys have a website?
No, we don't.
Ah, dang. No worries, man. No, but do keep in touch. You know, please come for our tournaments. I really like to see you guys. I really enjoy your style of play. Very well thought out. Very by the book.
Yeah.
It's just you got to look out for those weird ones like back to back. All right. All right. So there we have Rock Nation. Oh, any last words you guys want to say to the viewers?
No, I want to say something to the organizer. Thank you very much for.
Thanks, man.
Competition. It was really nice. The whole place and everything very. Planned out really good.
Oh, thanks, man. It's pretty much our second tournament. It's an improvement from the first, and a way bigger improvement from our first amateur tournament. So hopefully to get bigger and bigger. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's really good to see like those small tournaments like this and slowly become.
Yeah, hopefully, and hopefully to see you guys too. Hopefully you guys make it pro. They're considering that Mobile Legends is a C Games now, right?
Yeah. C Games Philippines, right?
Yeah, Philippines, 2019.
For that.
I hope. I don't know. If you guys make it, I'll be your biggest fan, man. Let's put it that way. All right, guys. So we got Rock Nation. We're gonna see if we have Mage King. Okay, let's see. Mage King. So basically, back to back is going up against who's up in the next bracket? Oh, it looks like Chin Chang Jr. All the winners of that one. So yeah. So right now, Team Rock Nation is taking a picture. All right. So so basically, that was a pretty interesting interview with Rock Nation. As to everybody on Facebook, once again, hello. I'm gonna look at the chat right here. Just gonna read some of your chats. Faris Mifzal says, no, I'm not gonna read that. I'm gonna put a sad face to that one. Sorry. Oh yeah, I can still see them. Still see. All right, yeah, feel free, you guys. Thank you for dropping by. Don't worry. All right, thank you, Rock Nation, for the interview, and thank you for playing. They got eliminated in the first round, but that does. Well, no, I mean the thing is, I don't mean it in a bad way. Like I said, you know, it's just back to back really did play a very crazy game.
Yeah.
You know, but you guys, this is an example. Thank you, man. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
This is an example of a proper team. They came in jerseys. They had a very well thought out squad. Sapo Muhammad Ayman says Drax, Noob, Solo A, Ampas. Well, Solo A and Solo B are moving on to the Dojo Masters League, so that's why they're not competing in the second qualifier tournament, so this is a qualifier tournament. So basically, to those of you at home who are wondering, well, what is a qualifier tournament? Well, basically the teams are competing today to compete in the main tournament, which is the Dojo Masters League, which is happening on the 24th of February 2019. So yeah, I really hope that Rock Nation will come back again, because I really do enjoy their style of play. Although I do enjoy back-to-back style of play. It's just amazing how back-to-back has managed to just come up with a very interesting team composition. Okay, so basically Nabil Akiyama, Alien, thank you for watching. How you doing, Alien? Nabil Akiyama says, wow, best new year. Nico Ponciano, hi, message, sir, swoops my Dota AC. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Noob Squad, okay, I'm gonna laugh to that one. That was actually saved by Muhammad Fahari. Let's see, Muhammad Ashraf says, apa maksud kepai? I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna put a wow face there. Masuk to random squad nama lama. Amir Firdaus, leader squad is watching you all. Ha ha ha. Alright, so the leader squads. Oh, okay, the comment I was reacting to was leader. Okay, so right now, once again, just trying to add okay, I don't think the marshals have managed to get in touch with Mage Pie. I think Mage King, I keep saying Mage Pie. I have no idea why I keep saying Mage Pie. I think oh yeah, because the other games are still going on. So we're gonna be broadcasting the first game of the second round. So the first round is currently being conducted. So how we're doing the live stream is we're live streaming the very first match. All of this is done randomly in the bracket draw last night. So this is all based on random dictation. Is that the proper word to say? It's all based on randomly generated spin wheels. We all saw it last night. But anyway, so in short, we watched Rock Nation versus back-to-back. Back-to-back is moving on to the second round. So we're going to be watching back-to-back again. And they're going up against Chinchang Jr., who beat In Joker in the first round. So we're right now waiting for the other team. Oh yes, you know what? Let's interview back-to-back right now while we're waiting for the team. All right, special thanks to one of our marshals, Kit, who's from the Philippines. Real nice guy. He's been a great help, as you can see just now through the bars. So while we're waiting, because team back-to-back, they're just waiting here as well. So I'm here, says Kira Yamoto. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are here. And a special shout out to everybody on YouTube and Twitch. Hi, Twitch.
Me said, hi, Twitch.
Hi, YouTube.
Me said, hi, YouTube.
Yeah, so I kind of speeded up the chat bot so I can actually hear some of the messages a lot more quickly. So right now we're waiting for team back-to-back, who's probably who's going to be coming into the interview area. So I just realized one thing. Let's turn on some lights in the interview area, because I'm looking at the interview area right now and it looks like it's a little bit dark. Let's turn on the lights. Just give me a couple of seconds. So team back-to-back is coming right now. I can hear them coming in.
Yo, I want to give you an idea. Because the interview time, right? I wanted to share the group, but I cannot share.
Oh.
So maybe you want to end one stream and then continue next stream, so that I can keep sharing the group.
Oh, okay. So in that case, what I'll do is that after this interview, then I'll start a new one. Okay, that's great, because I think the teams are just sitting around. That's a great idea. Let's do that. Yeah.
So I can keep sharing.
Cool. All right. So to everybody watching, so right now we're going to be interviewing team back-to-back, and we're learning up our formats as we go along. So basically what's happening right now is to make it easier for everybody watching and to make sure that there's no downtime. So what we're going to do is that we're going to stream the match. Sorry, I'm going to clear my voice here. We're going to stream the match. And after the match, we're going to interview both teams. And after that, we're going to end the stream and then take a break. So at least the teams themselves has time to rest, to relax, especially after the second match that we're going to be broadcasting is going to be lunchtime, so there will be a break. So what's going to happen is to everybody who's also watching, So after this interview with Team Back to Back, we're gonna be taking a quick break, and then we're gonna be going live streaming again, and we're gonna be watching Back to Back go up against Ching Chang Jr. So right now, we're setting up the microphones as well as the camera. I'm gonna be turning on. What's up, Team Back to Back? Apa kabar, man? So you guys feel free to take that microphone on the table. So whoever's the main speaker, the one in the center there. Oh, that's the one. That's the one there. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So Team Back to Back. First and foremost, dalam bahasa Inggeris ke dalam bahasa Melayu? Bahasa Melayu. Okay, sebab aku nak tanya. Sebab tadi bila aku interview Rock Nation, aku perasan, right? Dia orang punya strategi memang, you can say textbook gila lah. Dia ada one tank dan dia punya damage dealer. Tapi bila aku tengok korang punya strategi, at first I was like, wow, it's like all over the place. You know, marksman, assassins, you know, tank pun tak ada. Or at least in the first game ada lah 2 tank, but the second game, but the way you guys play memang fluid gila. Macam like you like all 5 people in the mid lane, all 5 people in the top lane. How do you guys practice to become like that? Memang efficient gila.
Sebenarnya kami tak pernah macam ni.
Oh yeah. Just keep going.
Sebenarnya ni first time kami main sekali lah.
Oh, this is the first time you guys are playing together.
Ya.
Oh, so then when you train, how do you train? You train macam mana?
Sebenarnya macam saya dengan adik saya squad lain. Depan ni squad lain sebenarnya.
Oh, patutlah. Are you guys from Baby Shark?
Ayah.
Bukan. Oh, tak.
Oh, sebelum tak ingat lah nama. Kami selalu masuk random ni, Mak.
Sebab aku kenal your jersey actually. Sebab I think quite a while back there was a team called Baby Shark. Diorang pun ada macam shark on their jersey. Or maybe it's another team lah. Maybe it's another team. You know, sebab your logos is very different. So the two of you guys, dua-dua ni, especially you guys with the shark jersey, which team are you originally from?
Absolute Pro.
Oh, so you guys memang like have played together as a duo before. So yang lain is
macam kami buat squad sendiri, lepas tu training semua sama kerja satu kilang, training hari-hari macam balik kerja. Squad baru lah kami ni, Cinetic Gaming, kami punya baru buat je squad.
But you guys are really good, you know, like so basically, one, you don't train often as a team, macam this format, and you guys only play together now. But your strategy is memang like gila punya strategy, you know. It's not like, cause okay, like say for example, if we break it down, Rock Nation punya strategy mula-mula is very 2-1-2, kira basic habis lah, textbook. And then you guys came in all on top, tiba-tiba. You know, and then like when they come in to defend the middle, you guys come in. Like, you know, there is quite good synchronization. So are you guys speaking to each other, or you tengok je, oh, okay, dia pergi ke middle, kita ikut je, gitu. Like what? How does it work?
Dia yang penting kiranya kalau macam enemy miss tu, so kena berjaga-jaga lah, macam mid lane punya kita korang punya carry kena jaga. Lepas tu kalau boleh jangan orang kata apa, jangan terlalu
terlalu greedy lah.
Gitu lah. Sebab tapi yang penting kena tahu role masing-masing lah, tahu buat apa, tahu nak pergi mana. So semua tu akan macam hari-hari kita pun rank, walaupun masing-masing kita rank tapi kami tahulah macam mana apa yang kita nak buat di dalam.
I mean memang boleh nampak lah. I mean all 5 of you memang ada the kemahiran for the game, you know, the information for the game. Sebab especially the second game, aku boleh nampak like the moment Renkel chose Johnson, aku nampak all the characters that you chose memang is set to target Johnson, and memang it was right. When we saw the game, it's like the Johnson went to the top, your whole team went to the top, all 5 went to the top. Was that the plan? Was that memang the plan? You saw the Johnson, it was like okay, kita target Johnson dulu.
Tak, sebenarnya kami hero tu macam kami ambil apa maksud split tu? Split Chow dengan Kari. Chow Kari, sebab yang kami ambil Chow sebenarnya tu cash. Sebab nampak macam mana, nampak macam kami pergi kat Johnson, sebab Johnson dia akan cash hero carry lah dulu. So kami akan defend hero carry tu untuk bagi defend. Kami tak nak hero carry tu mati lah. Sebab tu kalau setiap kali war akan nampak ada Johnson.
Oh, I see. So memang your original plan was not to target the Johnson.
No one target
Johnson. But it seems the Johnson yang selalu kena.
Dia cuma jadi kambing hitam lah.
Oh wow! But okay, so after this, you're going up against Chincang Junior. Chincang Junior. So, do you think we can expect the same type of strategy, the same type of method, or like you just ikut suka hati je? Is it all impromptu kan? Your strategy?
Langsung hero ni dia depend kepada hero enemy juga. Dia sebab kami pick akan depend kepada hero enemy lah.
So you guys don't have a set strategy. You guys memang tengok hero macam mana. Okay, siapa yang boleh counter, siapa yang boleh fake, siapa yang boleh ban. Wow, that is amazing. Sebab memang when I look at your strategy, I cannot put like, okay, this is a textbook. Memang like unorthodox gila. I mean, well, you know, it's your own strategy. Yeah. But what do you want to say to the people watching you on Facebook right now? You know, like, do you have a fan page? Do you have a Facebook page?
Yes. For our team, yes.
Oh, kalau nak promote your team pun boleh juga lah. Sebab memang you guys are the stars now, Syed.
Boleh lah kalau nak follow lah face Absolute Pro dekat Facebook.
Absolute Pro.
Kami punya page pun ada juga, Cinetic Gaming NY dekat Facebook.
Awesome. Okay, so right now everybody on Facebook, we're going to be taking a quick break and then we're going to be coming back with team back-to-back and they're going up against team Chincang Junior. Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Hope to see you guys in the next game. And please add me. Siapa Mage King? I've been adding you the whole time. Tapi nanti bila when you go back to the game, just add me so I can add you.
I already follow you.
Alright, cool. Alright, so we'll be going for a break and we'll be back soon. Everybody on Facebook, Twitch. See you guys in a while.